everyone, welcome to DNA. Today our special guest is Terry Tong. I got to know Terry from MIT, and at the time he was really well known for his awesome photographing skills. And nowadays, I think the best way to describe him will probably be our real life Cupid around us. So Terry founded a startup called Sparkle recently that is essentially a dating platform. But before that, he has also been in dating startup business for quite a long time. So today I want to invite Terry to review the story of Terry and Sparkle. Welcome, Terry.
Hi, everyone.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Let's start with what Sparkle is and why did you decide to start Sparkle?
Sparkle is an online platform for high-quality people to connect. Although we don't really have an online platform currently, but that's what I plan to do in the coming month. Right now, we're also doing offline singles events, mostly in Shanghai. We're targeting at top school alums. Mm-hmm. And I've been doing this for, as you mentioned, for quite some time now. Actually, over 3 years. But prior to Sparkle, what I did is another singles club called the Lonely Club, and I started the Lonely Club because I failed at chasing a girl 3 years ago. So my original
that's a good motivation to start your own company.
Yeah, it's a sad but somewhat romantic story because I wanted to prove to that girl that I can actually get girls. The interesting thing is because I just launched Sparkle on the 20th of August. We had a launch party, and I actually invited the girl to my launch event. She was the motivation behind all of this. So I invited her to come to my launch party. And the interesting thing is, she is also single.
Oh.
even after all these years, we actually had a good time together at the party.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. This could be the start of something.
Maybe. Who knows?
Cool. So tell me more about the Lonely Club and the Sparkle. From what I know, Lonely Club was an offline dating platform. So how has your thinking changed from the Lonely Club to Sparkle while you're thinking about building an online platform also?
First of all, I changed the name from the Lonely Club to Sparkle. Mm-hmm. And that's because when I was running the Lonely Club, some of our members gave me some feedback because they think the Lonely Club is kind of depressing.
Well, yeah, a little bit, yeah. I'm lonely, so I joined this club.
Yes, yeah. We had a tagline, the Lonely Club, where you leave loneliness alone.
Oh, that's a cool slogan. I love that.
I came up with this name, Sparkle. To me, my understanding, Sparkle means opportunities. Actually, my long-term vision is I hope that through Sparkle, I can actually connect to people. Not just, well, of course, dating is one big part we will focus for now, but I hope maybe in the future we can do events, maybe online platform, not just for dating, but for other things as well. Yeah, because from running the Lonely Club, I realized actually from our own events that people actually come together. They make friends with each other, such as they refer to each other job opportunities. Some of them become clients of some other people, and they even start companies together. So a lot of interesting things happen, even if they don't become lovers.
Yeah, that's awesome. So tell me, what do you guys do in the offline meeting events?
We usually hold our events on a Saturday from 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock, which might sound like a long time, but it goes very fast. Most people have arrived. We will go into the self-intro, but it's optional. You don't actually have to introduce yourself if you don't feel comfortable, because some people are shy. And the purpose of this self-intro is we really want to give you an opportunity to introduce yourself to the people that you are actually attracted to. Because right after the self-intro, we'll have a so-called pre-match session. In pre-match, we will give you the opportunity to do a mutual selection. So you pick the person that you are interested in. As the organizer, we will know the results, but we will not release the results. We will arrange the seating for them. We will divide the large group. For Shanghai, for events in Shanghai, it's usually 35 to 40 people, or 4 to 5 people. Usually 2 guys, 2 girls, or 3 girls. We have slightly more girls than guys because there are just too many girls sign up for our events.
Because of you?
No. I hope that's not the case. So currently, the ratio of guys to girls is 1 to 1.5. So that's two guys, 3 girls. So that's how we arrange the seating based on the selection. So we actually have 4 levels of priority. The top priority is mutually attractive. So at the events, we also give priorities to girls. By that I mean, so if the girl selects a guy, but the guy hasn't selected the girl still has the opportunity to sit at the same table with the guy. So that's the second level of priority. For the third level, we will give the opportunities to guys. And the fourth level, which is actually no priority at all, is if you are not selected by anyone.
The priority you decided, it's very interesting. Is it because the perception I've heard that it's much easier for a girl to chase after a guy than a guy to chase after a girl? So in Chinese, people says that 男追女隔座山，女追男隔层纱. Is that why you guys give priority to the girls?
That's totally true. It's usually easier for girls to take the initiative than guys.
I would say a lot of people actually embrace the single lifestyle in some cases. But for people who are trying to find their other half, it has become more and more difficult. Why do you think it has become so hard?
The reason is probably manifold, especially in our demographics I'm targeting at. Because the people, as I mentioned, they're all top school alums. And you are a top school alum, right? So you can probably understand that. Because they feel very good about themselves.
Oh, I don't feel so good about myself, but okay.
No, everyone feels good about themselves. I feel good about myself.
I feel okay about myself. But it's fine, Terry, you can feel good about yourself.
No, but unfortunately, it doesn't really matter even if you feel good about yourself, because when it comes to dating, it's mutual. Right? You cannot just decide by yourself. In our target audience, many of them they are very picky. They have very high standard when it comes to selecting a potential match. Their potential match, percentage-wise, is a very small single digit.
Can you give me an example of requirements that they might ask for?
Well, it's actually challenging. The reason is because when you ask them, they will tell you something very generic. They will tell you, well, my criteria is actually very simple, that I want someone who has a good sense of humor, who works hard, who wants to be better. They will always tell you that.
That sounds a lot like me. I can totally see myself saying that.
They will tell you something that is politically correct, basically. Very few of them will tell you their real thoughts. But they will also. But you can always tell from their behavior.
What are the top advice you the people who participate in Sparkle?
I usually tell them. I think the goal is to become a better version of yourself, to become more attractive, so that you can actually increase your odds of success of attracting the person you are attracted to. Quote, I recently by a novelist called Samuel Beckett. It goes like, ever tried, ever failed, no matter. Try again, fail again, fail better. When I first heard of it, it's kind of very sad. Right? It's about failure. It's about keep failing. But then, after I reflect on this post, I actually think it's a very positive thing. It's actually quite powerful. And when it comes to dating, you just approach the girls that you're attracted to. Approach as many of them as possible. Just put yourself out there, and don't feel bad when you get rejected. You will. I think eventually you will. You will find someone.
Love is destiny.
I disagree.
Why?
I've heard another quote from a guy called Neil Strauss. Neil Strauss, by the way, is the former #1 pickup artist in the world. So in recent years, he's become a very devoted relationship expert. So in his recent book, it's called The Truth, he wrote, love is not about finding the right one. Love is about becoming the right one. So you decide, you define it when what is destiny for you, but love itself is not destiny.
People think that arranged dating or arranged marriage sometimes work out even better in the long term than love at first sight.
Of course, we have both success examples and failure examples from arranged dating or arranged marriages. Right? So I think it actually works for some people, but for a lot of people, it probably doesn't work.
In a lot of Asian countries, like in China, it's very popular for parents to go to 相亲角, right? A corner in a park or somewhere to take their daughters or sons' profile pictures and exchange with the other parents and then try to find a match for them. Do you think that's effective?
Of course it's not. It does. I think most of them, they don't work. It's been there for over a decade now. Every Saturday, Sunday, there are a lot of parents, they come to this 相亲角 to help their sons and daughters to find a good match. They will list how much the person earns, whether he or she has a house without photos. It's very material. I can understand why that happens, but I'd say the success rate is very, very low.
So instead of going to 相亲角, these parents should actually sign their kids up for the Sparkle Club.
That would be a wise move.
Awesome, great. Thank you again for joining us today, Terry. It's very interesting to hear your perspective about dating, and especially you turned the entire conversation into another a philosophical level about how to become a better self in your life. I really love this conversation. And our fans, if you have more questions or thoughts about dating, or if you want to join Sparkle, please leave your thoughts in the comments on our page and the channel. Let's do this tradition together. What it's like to turn dating into business. DNA, get.